Let me ask you a question. How hungry are you for change? Not just a little tweak here or there, but true, powerful, life-changing transformation. That hunger, that burning desire to get better is where everything begins. It's the spark that ignites the engine of greatness, and every one of us has it. But here's the truth. Most people silence it. They settle. They make peace with good enough. They settle at life. They settle at marriage. They settle at family. They settle at work. What settles remains to be seen. Why? Because chasing greatness demands something from us. It demands effort, risk, and the courage to break free from the gravitational pull of mediocrity. But let me tell you something. You weren't designed to settle. You weren't built to coast through life on autopilot. You were built to thrive, to grow, to conquer. It starts with vision. Picture your best self, not just in your dreams, but as a vivid reality. See yourself stronger, wiser, bolder. The clearer that vision, the more it pulls you toward it like a magnet. But here's the kicker. You've got to own it. No one is coming to save you, and no one else can want it for you. The second you say, "This is mine to change," is the second your journey begins. Now, growth isn't about some massive leap overnight. It's about the little things, daily disciplines, small consistent wins, that extra rep at the gym, that extra chapter you read. Those small efforts compound over time and create an unstoppable force of momentum. But don't expect the path to be comfortable. Growth thrives in discomfort. It's in the moments when you feel like giving up, when the challenge feels too big, that the magic happens. Those moments aren't obstacles, they're invitations to step up. And yes, you're going to fail. Failure is a gift, not a punishment. It's life's way of asking, how badly do you want this? Every failure holds a lesson if you're willing to learn. It's not a roadblock, it's a stepping stone. Look around at your life. Who are you spending your time with? What energy are you allowing into your space? If you surround yourself with negativity, excuses, and people who settle, you'll find it nearly impossible to rise. But surround yourself with people who challenge you, who inspire you, and watch how quickly you soar. Now, and never lose that hunger, that curiosity. Ask yourself every single day, what can I learn? How can I grow? The moment you stop seeking, you stop growing. Life isn't static, my friends. It's a constant evolution. And here's the most important part. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect conditions. Progress doesn't come from perfection. It comes from action. Take the leap, make the move, fail forward if you must, but don't stay where you are. Because the desire to get better is already within you. It's time to awaken it. Think about a time in your life when you felt unstoppable. A moment when nothing could hold you back, when you were driven by something so powerful it almost seemed bigger than you. That feeling wasn't luck, wasn't chance. That was the fire within you. It's the raw, unfiltered desire to push forward, to grow, to achieve. And here's the truth, it's still there. It's always been there. But for many of us, that fire has been buried beneath layers of doubt, fear, and excuses. You see, this fire doesn't just show up when life feels easy. No, it comes alive when you're challenged, when you're faced with adversity, when something deep inside says, I refuse to settle for this. It's not some mystical force, it's part of your very being. It's what wakes you up in the middle of the night with ideas, what drives you to work just a little longer, what makes you fight for something bigger than yourself. But here's the thing about fire, it needs fuel, it needs oxygen. And the fuel for your fire is your belief in what's possible. The moment you decide that you're capable of more, that's the moment your fire starts to blaze. Feed it with action. Every step you take toward your vision, every small win adds fuel. Yes, there will be days when the fire feels like it's dying out. That's when you dig deeper. You remind yourself of your why. You find inspiration in the struggle, not in the outcome. Because this fire isn't just about achieving goals. It's about becoming the kind of person who refuses to live life as anything less than extraordinary. It's about showing up for yourself every single day, no matter what. And that's what leadership is all about. Leadership is all about motivating and inspiring yourself to live life on your own terms. Let me ask you something. Why settle? Why accept a life that's just okay when you know deep down you're capable of so much more? Settling is easy, it's comfortable, it's familiar, but it's also the thief of your potential. The moment you decide to settle, you're making a choice to stop growing, to stop striving, to stop becoming the best version of yourself. Life is not meant to be lived on autopilot. You weren't put here just to get by, to check boxes, or to survive. You were made for something greater, and you know it. There's a voice inside you that whispers, or maybe screams, that you're meant for more. The problem is, too many people silence that voice because growth feels uncomfortable. It requires effort. It demands that you step into the unknown. But let's flip the script for a moment. What's the cost of staying where you are? What's the price of settling for less than what you're capable of? Regret. And let me tell you, regret is far heavier than the weight of discipline or the discomfort of change. Settling might feel safe, but it comes at the expense of your dreams. Instead of asking, can I do this? Start asking, why shouldn't I do this? The only limits are the ones you accept. Refuse to let fear, doubt, or comfort dictate your life. Greatness isn't reserved for the chosen few. It's reserved for those who refuse to settle. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your ideal life. Picture it in vivid detail. What does it look like? How does it feel? Who have you become in that vision? This isn't just a daydream, it's a blueprint. Vision is the foundation of all transformation. Without it, you're like a ship drifting at sea, moving in circles without a destination. But with it, you become unstoppable, pulled forward by a force greater than any obstacle in your way. Powerful vision is more than just a goal, it's a calling. It's the image of your future self that lights a fire within you and makes the impossible seem possible. The key is clarity. The clearer your vision, the more it becomes a magnet, drawing you toward it. Think about it. When you have a vision so compelling, so real in your mind, you can taste it. You're willing to endure any hardship, overcome any challenge, and rise above any setback. But here's the secret. Your vision must excite you. It must make your heart race and your soul come alive. It's not about playing small or aiming for what feels safe. It's about stretching yourself beyond your limits. When you align your actions with your vision, every step you take has purpose. Don't let the fear of failure cloud your vision. See it, believe in it, and act as though it's already yours. Because the power of vision isn't just imagining a better life, it's creating it. There's a moment in every person's life when they have to look in the mirror and ask themselves a hard question. Am I living the life I truly want, or am I letting life happen to me? That moment is when real change begins, because it's the moment you take ownership. Ownership is power. It's stepping up and saying, no one else is responsible for my success or failure. This is on me. You see, it's easy to point fingers, to blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck. But every time you shift responsibility away from yourself, you're giving away your power. Discomfort is the price of growth. It's the space where transformation happens. Yet most people spend their lives avoiding it, seeking comfort and familiarity, clinging to what feels safe. But here's the truth. Nothing extraordinary ever happens inside your comfort zone. If you want to grow, to succeed, to become unstoppable, you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Discomfort is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's the extra mile when your body says stop, the tough conversation you've been avoiding, the risks that make your heart race. It's not meant to be easy. It's meant to test you, to stretch you, to reveal what you're truly capable of. Think about it. When you push through discomfort, you're rewiring your mind. You're teaching yourself that you're stronger than you thought, braver than you believed, and capable of handling more than you imagined. Every time you embrace discomfort, you grow. And growth, my friends, is what leads to greatness. So stop running from the hard stuff. Stop letting fear or pain hold you back. Lean into it. Face it head on. Whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, that discomfort is your training ground. It's your opportunity to evolve. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, not in comfort. Growth demands discomfort, but on the other side of it is a version of you that's stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. Step into it. You're ready. Failure is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. Yet so many people let the fear of it paralyze them, stopping them before they even begin. They see failure as the end, as proof that they weren't good enough. But the truth is, failure is the beginning. It's the feedback you need to grow, adapt, and become unstoppable. Think about it. Every success story is built on a foundation of failure. Every great inventor, athlete, or entrepreneur has stumbled, fallen, and faced setbacks. Why? Because failure isn't a sign to stop. It's a signal to adjust. It's life's way of saying, you're on the right path, but there's more to learn. When you fail, it's not about what went wrong. It's about how you respond. Do you let it defeat you, or do you use it to refine your strategy, to sharpen your skills, and to reignite your fire? The most successful people in the world don't fear failure. They embrace it. They know that each failure brings them closer to their breakthrough. Stop seeing failure as a dead end. Start seeing it as a stepping stone. It's not failure that defines you. It's how you rise from it. Lean into the lessons, the growth, and the resilience that only failure can teach you, because the only true failure is never trying at all. Every time you fall, you're one step closer to flying. The people around you shape your life. Their energy, their beliefs, and their habits rub off on you, whether you realize it or not. If you surround yourself with people who settle for less, who make excuses, who complain and avoid growth, guess what? That energy seeps into you. But if you surround yourself with people who challenge you, who push boundaries, who inspire you to be more, everything changes. You become the average of the people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. Are the people in your circle lifting you up or holding you back? Are they fueling your vision or draining your energy? It's not about cutting people off or judging them. It's about protecting your mindset, your goals, and your growth. Growth thrives in an environment of possibility, encouragement, and challenge. Find those people who see your potential and refuse to let you settle. Seek out mentors, peers, or communities who are driven, hungry, and committed to excellence. Their passion will ignite yours. Their belief will fuel your confidence. The leader. And don't just look for what you can gain. Ask yourself how you can contribute to others' growth too. Be the person who inspires, who encourages, who challenges. When you surround yourself with growth, you create a feedback loop of success. You rise together. The right environment changes everything. Surround yourself with energy that lifts you higher, and watch how quickly you transform. Hunger is the engine of achievement. Curiosity is the spark of innovation. Together, they're unstoppable forces that can take your life to a level you never imagined. The moment you lose your hunger to grow and your curiosity to learn, you start to stagnate. And let me tell you something. Stagnation is a slow death for your dreams. Staying hungry means never being satisfied with good enough. It's about striving for more, not because you're not grateful for what you have, but because you know there's always another level. Hunger keeps you pushing when others quit. It's what gets you out of bed early, what keeps you working late, and what makes you ask, what's next? Curiosity is just as powerful. It's the willingness to ask questions, to explore new ideas, to challenge the status quo. It's the mindset that says, I don't have all the answers, but I'm determined to find them. Curiosity opens doors to new opportunities and new perspectives. It keeps your mind sharp and your spirit alive. Together, hunger and curiosity create a relentless drive to grow, to improve, and to discover what's possible. They keep you adaptable in a world that's constantly changing. They remind you that life isn't about reaching a destination. It's about the journey, the lessons, and the evolution along the way. Stay hungry, stay curious, because the moment you stop seeking, you stop growing, and growth is what makes life extraordinary. Perfection's an illusion. It's a trap that holds so many people back from achieving what they truly want in life. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect conditions, but here's the reality. There is no such thing as perfection. If you're waiting for it, you're paralyzing yourself. The key to success isn't in waiting for everything to align, it's in taking action right now in the face of uncertainty. The truth is, action is the antidote to fear, doubt, and inaction. Every time you take a step forward, no matter how small, you learn, you grow, and you get closer to your goal. The first step might not be perfect, but it's still a step. And that's all that matters. You don't need to have it all figured out to start. What you need is the courage to move forward, to take that imperfect action and adjust as you go. Waiting for perfection keeps you stuck. It's the enemy of progress. But when you take action, you give yourself the chance to learn, to evolve, and to iterate. You may not get it perfect the first time, but you'll be closer than you were yesterday. Don't let the pursuit of perfection stop you from doing what matters most. Take action, fail forward, adjust, and keep moving. Progress isn't found in perfection. It's found in the willingness to move, to take risks, and to learn from every step you take. Here's the truth. You have everything you need within you to create the life you've always dreamed of. The desire to get better is already burning inside of you. It's time to let that fire light your path, fuel your actions, and drive you to new heights. But it's not enough to simply want more. You have to take ownership of your life, step up, and make it happen. No more excuses. No more waiting for the perfect moment. Understand that the path to greatness is paved with small wins, failures, discomfort, and growth. Every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. Every setback is a lesson. And every time you embrace discomfort, you're stepping into your power. Surround yourself with the people, the environment, and the energy that pushes you to be better. And never stop staying hungry, staying curious. And above all, remember this: perfection isn't the goal. Action is. The people who win in life aren't the ones who have everything figured out. They're the ones who take consistent action, who adapt, who learn, and who keep moving forward no matter what. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. Take that first step today. The life you've always wanted is on the other side of your commitment, your action, and your relentless desire to grow. Now is your time. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. Let's make it happen.